I gave a team in Tahiti $1 billion to see if they could win the French Cup. Okay, so I've got the Tahiti League loaded in, and the team that I have chosen for this experiment, if you go to the season preview, it's going to be the team that is predicted to finish last. Pepino, it's an amateur team. Obviously, it's poor facilities, no reputation. I don't even know if they have actual players. They've got one real player on their team, Hawatini Tahito, who, let's be honest, he doesn't look great. He might be good for the Tahiti League, I'm not sure, but there's no other real players on the team. So I'm really excited to see what they do with $1 billion. So let's simulate 5 years into the future and see how the team has developed. Okay, I've simmed a year and I just wanted to quickly stop and check where the team is at, how they finished in the league, if they got relegated with $1 billion in the bank. We're going to check if they've been relegated. Oh my God, they have. Wow, they are only spending 1.1k on wages, but they have been relegated, which is very crazy to me. Vincent Simon, who retired a few years ago, he took over as Pepino manager and got them relegated. I want to see some of the transfers they've done. It's only 3 transfers, but to be fair, they do have a professional status, but they have a national reputation, half a star, which is probably why they got relegated. They do have a youngster, Jeremy Demicon, who plays for their B team at the moment. Right, well, that was interesting. They got relegated with $1 billion in the bank. Okay, I'm gonna sim 4 years into the future now, and we'll see where they're at. Okay, here we go. We're 5 years into the future, and last time I checked in with you guys, Pepino got relegated. So let's see where they got this time. Right, so I can already see that they are back in the top division, and hopefully they have won it every single time. Okay, so the wage budget, 41,000. They've already spent around, they've not really been spending their money. Their training facilities are basic. Their youth facilities are also basic. So they came 7th. They haven't won the league yet. I want to have a look at their transfers. They have not spent any transfer budget yet, but they do have a full team now. That reputation needs to go up a lot more. Right, well, that was very underwhelming. What I will do is sim another 5 years into the future, and maybe then they'll be able to challenge for the title. Okay, we're 10 years into the future here with this Pepino team in Tahiti. Let's have a look if they have improved since the last time we checked in, which was 5 years ago. Okay, so I'm seeing them in 7th, which is not a great sign at the moment. And then over here, they're not in the past winners. Okay, so it just looks like they're not really spending any of their money. They have upgraded their facilities and their reputation has gone up, but they haven't been spending their money. The wage budget has gone down tremendously. Their highest finish is 4th twice, which, to be fair, it's better since the last time we checked in, but they're not doing as well as you'd expect them to do with $1 billion in the bank. What I think I'm going to do for them is I'm going to upgrade their facilities to the maximum. Okay, there we go. All of their facilities are now maxed out, and I want to see them bring in youth players who have the potential to maybe move into a European league and help the Tahiti team grow, because they're currently ranked 139 in the world, and from what I'm seeing, only one of the players that are playing for Pepino are in the national team. We have a few in the under 23s team. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sim another 5 years into the future to see if Pepino can win a trophy. Okay, here we go. 2038. Last time we checked, Pepino had not won a single trophy. I did give them maxed out facilities, so hopefully that helped them win the league. Let's check up on Pepino now. Okay, here we go. This is what I like to see. As we can see, Pepino have won the league 3 years in a row, which is just what I wanted to see. The facilities have gone down, but I don't mind that because they are the best facilities in the league. And I just want to have a look at their first team. team. Okay, there we go. This is more of what I like to see. The striker is scoring goals, but so are the wingers. We've got top scorer Rivenet, who's actually homegrown. He came off the bench 11 times. So to be fair, he scored 9 goals in 10 appearances, which is really good. He has 15 caps and 7 goals for the Tahiti national team at 18 years of age. Laplaude, also homegrown. We can see the team has made it to the Coupe de France. This man here is 17 years old and he's playing the Coupe de France. As we can see, they've actually won the league 4 times in a row. They've won the Tahiti Cup 3 years in a row. They won the Coupe des Champions, which is another Tahiti Cup. And then obviously they won League 2 twice. A lot of their transfers are loans and free moves. Here we go. Denis Bogdanov, 19-year-old from Kazakhstan, who has made appearances for them. He seems to have been a good signing for Popeno. Then we have a few Tahiti players. Here we go. Clement Masson sold to AS Dragon for 14k. 2035, a high spending season by the looks of it so far. Theo Yilam for 37,000, possibly could go up to 46,000, who is not at the club anymore. He actually got put down to the B team, so he was not great for us. Mandaloni, same kind of scenario, but he did make 36 appearances for the first team. So still no massive signings. Looking at the schedule, this is where they got knocked out 6-0 by Nantes, which is fair enough. A team from Ligue 1 in France. Oh, and they lost the Champions League final on penalties. That's horrible. Well, we've looked at everything. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna sim 25 years into the future, and maybe then we'll see some changes. Okay, here we go. We're over 25 years into the future. I did forget about my game, so we have gone a little bit further than 2063, which was 25 years into the future. But it doesn't matter. It's actually a little bit better. Let's have a look at how a team has done. So we're looking at the league table. Popeno have come second this season, but the league has gone from 3rd place to 1st place overall over New Zealand, which is actually pretty good. And wow, Popeno have been winning the league every year. Okay, and they've spent all of their money as well, which is probably not the greatest thing. 185 grand per week wage budget. They've won the league 32 times. They've won the Champions League 22 times. They've won the Tahiti Super Cup. They've won that 26 times. Polynesian Cup 24 times. But what they haven't won is the French Cup, which I do want to see how well they have done in this season. They got knocked out to Lille, only 2-0 though. I want to see how well they've been doing in the years before. Okay, so they lost on penalties to this national side. 2064. In 2064, wow, look at that. It's just all green. They lost to Cannes from Ligue 2. 1-0 only though. Here they lost to Club Franciscan from Martinique, who they really shouldn't be losing to, I'll be honest. Okay, so they still haven't reached that level that I wanted them to reach. But they've actually spent the money. They've increased the size of their ground. Okay, no, so they actually built a new one in 2057. Their reputation is slowly going up. The facilities have gone down. They're back down to semi-professional status. Okay, well, we did give them $1 billion and maxed out youth facilities and training facilities, but they did not manage to win the French Cup. What they did manage to do is win everything else they could win. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next video. Please subscribe, like if you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one.